Hi guys, I'm going to talk to you today about setting parental controls on your iPad. To set parental controls on your iPad, first of all, it doesn't give you as much control as it would if you were doing parental controls on the MacBook. But it does give you the ability to limit some of the websites that kids are visiting, as well as certain apps that are available, what can be deleted, what cannot be deleted, etc. So let's get to it. The first thing that you would have to do is go to your settings application by clicking on settings. You'll go down to general, and in general you're looking for the option for restrictions. Click on restrictions and it will ask you to enter a passcode. I've already set up a passcode, and then you're able to actually go in, look at the restrictions, and find out what it is that you can turn off or leave on. So you can actually turn off Safari altogether so that there are no web searches. You can turn off the camera option, the FaceTime option. FaceTime is very much like Skype, giving two iPads the ability to talk face to face. You can turn off the iTunes Store, which is one way of stopping any type of purchases. The iBook Store, and you turn it off. Everything's green on my iPad, but if you turn it so that it's white, that means that it's off. Green means that it is on. But one of the powerful ones is that you can also turn off installing apps so that other users don't have the ability or permission to put additional apps onto the iPad that you give them. Another one that's very powerful is the ability to stop deleting apps so that the apps that are on the machine stay on the machine. In-app purchases. A lot of times if you purchase a free app or get a free app, what happens is that once you start playing the game or being involved in the app, it'll say that you have to contribute money in order to get the next level. You can actually turn off in-app purchases so that you don't have to deal with that and people are not adding money to your iTunes bill by mistake. If you scroll down a little bit more to the allowed content, this is where you can also get a little bit more power over your machine, as far as making sure that you can change the ratings for the music, podcasts, and iTunes. You can turn that off so that there's no explicit music that is allowed to be put onto your machine. Movies, you can click on and say that you only want G or PG rated movies to be put onto the machine. The same for TV shows, books, apps. But then when you get down to websites, you can go down to websites and you have that option for all websites, limit adult content, or specific websites only. Let's take a look at specific websites only. What that does is that gives you specific websites that you can set up to be accessible by the user. At the bottom, you can also add a website. I'll just put in Google. And now Google has also been added as one of my options for allowed websites. So when I'm finished, I can go back to restrictions and take a look at what else I can work on, or what I want to structure to be allowed for other users, probably your son or daughter. As far as the privacy area, when you look at this, this is more about what apps have permissions to use location services, or what apps have permission to access your camera roll or your microphone or things like that. So I don't worry too much about that, but you might want to take a look because that also will give you a little bit more control over your iPad. Down at the bottom where it says allow changes, you may want to take a look at whether or not the user is allowed to change the accounts in the volume limit. That you might want to put the volume limit and not allow anyone to go higher or louder than that. So there's a lot of great things in here that can give parents a lot more power and control over what is being accessed on the iPads. I hope this has been helpful. Have a great day.